Wrestling fans, if you like what you've seen, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also don't forget to ring that bell.
Welcome back to Shooting It Straight with your old friend Rudy right here. And I gotta tell you, once in a while, you get the opportunity to sit down with someone who is truly family. This young man, I watched him grow up. I mean, he's still growing up, but I watched him come into this world as a baby. And he's someone that I consider my nephew. His father is my brother, DBA. His grandfather, Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe, was my father in wrestling and in life. And it gives me great pleasure to have Malcolm Monroe III, better known as MM3. The kid is taking over wrestling. What the hell? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Uncle. How you doing?
I'm so glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
So tell me, I mean, let's keep it real. Mm-hmm. Right now, everybody is all on MM3. How's that feel, man? I mean, you're a sought-after independent wrestler that everyone's talking about. How does that feel to have that? I mean, that's pressure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
It's, man, it's kind of weird. Well, like, my whole career has been nothing but pressure. Like, being the son of DBA, who's like a phenomenal wrestler, being the grandson of Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe, who's a legend, like that pressure's already there. And then on top of that, I made a name for myself all over the world doing just what I knew I was born to do. And the pressure really came on like 2015. I did Global Forge for Impact Wrestling. It's like their gut check series. Sure. I did that. I had no idea I was even in the running for that. And they were like, yeah, we've been watching you literally forever. We want you to do this. And that was like the first taste of like me being sought after. And then like now after like all that has came and went, more people just showing their appreciation for my work and what I'm able to do. And I hold myself to a higher standard than anybody can hold me. So I think that helps alleviate the pressure because nobody puts more pressure on me than I do. Sure.
So, I mean, before the pandemic and COVID, you were working almost every night.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about a guy who's making a living wrestling. Here's you. Unsigned. Yeah. What do you think is holding you up from that? In your honest opinion.
In my honest opinion.
Why hasn't Impact scooped up MM3?
So there's a lot of
I mean, I got to be real. They've got some guys there that don't deserve to be there.
Yeah.
I mean,
so how it was brought to me and how I kind of look at it now, I'm not a bitch and I'm not gonna be a bitch for nobody. Like I do this because I love to do this and because I was born to do this, but I'm not gonna kiss nobody ass. Right. And a lot of guys, like, that's how they get their spot. But like, I'm just gonna keep it real and I'm just gonna be me. And if that's not what y'all want to do, I'm fine taking over the indies and being the best wrestler out there on the indies unsigned. Because that just makes y'all look stupid. Yeah. This hot unsigned talent and he's wrestling circles around people that y'all have as y'all champion. Right. So the thing with Impact, I heard like a little birdie told me that the reason that I didn't get that big contract that was hanging over my head was because I was brown, but not the right color brown. They ended up signing somebody else who was of a different ethnicity that happened to be brown. Sure. And he just happened to be the guy that they needed at the time. And then I kind of just never looked back from there and just kept doing me.
Sure. You've always been an open book when it comes to life. Very very honest. I mean, you yourself, by your own admission, pansexual. No regrets.
Nope.
That is real honorable for someone to live truth.
Yeah.
And it's very inspiring to a lot of people. How do you feel about that pressure of being that one to say, hey, look, yeah, this is who I am? I mean, is there any pressure to come out like that and people, because you know how people are. People are we live in a shitty world.
Yeah.
I mean, how did that reflect? How negative and positive?
It kind of like came and went both ways, you know. Like I was always raised by my mom to like just be who I was, whoever that was, just be that person.
Yeah.
And then I was also taught like in the wrestling business that you should have a private life and a business life and like a character and all that other stuff. But to me, like, I didn't feel comfortable pretending to be somebody I wasn't.
Yeah.
And I had somebody tell me that they were upset with somebody because they told everybody something that they told them in confidence. So after that very moment, I decided to make everything out for everybody because nobody can run and tell anybody anything else. They already know. I told them.
There's no dark cloud over your head.
Yeah. You can't run it. You can't run and tell anybody anything about MM3 that they don't already know because I told them.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So that's just me. I just live to be just me.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: the future of MM3. Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now? In your heart.
I'm gonna be wrestling somewhere.
Yeah.
I've been offered contracts. I'm technically not allowed to say by who. That I've been like pondering on. I've turned down some, but like at the end of the day, I just want to go somewhere where my art is appreciated and I'm able to do what I want to do. That's kind of, I just want to do everything on my terms. So wherever I'm at in 10 years, it'll be wrestling, doing it the way that I want to do it.
So tell me, how do you feel about your spot here at IBW? What do you feel about the locker room? What do you feel about the difference between this spot and other spots that you work?
This is home. Like, my family's here. Like, my uncle's here, my cousin's here. Like, this is family. Right. So, like, every time I walk in the door, like, I know that I'm appreciated for my art because you guys always tell me, like you guys know what's up. Right. And I don't have to wonder where my place is and none of that stuff. There's a lot of talented guys here. There's tons of talent in IBW. I have a lot of fun working with all these guys. But at the end of the day, I just think I'm the best wrestler in the world. And that's just what it is. And this IBW is a place where not only I can be around my family and show them that I'm the best wrestler in the world, but show RoX-TV that I'm the best wrestler in the world too.
Absolutely. Well, it's time for our segment where we're going to shoot it straight. I'm going to give you 5 names, and I want your honest. And I know you'll be honest.
Yeah, that's all I
ain't even got to stress it with you. But I need that one word that comes to your mind when I say these 5 names. Are you ready?
I've been ready.
Okay. Christopher Monroe.
Underrated. I feel like my Uncle Chris is one of the smartest dudes in pro wrestling to this day. And unfortunately, he's not appreciated as such in some lights. Like the younger guys, he tries to give them advice. They don't like take it. They take it with a grain of salt. But like, that's the son of Sweet Daddy Malcolm Monroe, just like my dad is.
Right.
So his word is just as strong. And Chris has like an outside perspective because he wasn't always in the ring. He was on the outside. So sometimes he saw more than what you would see in there.
Right. Scott D'Amore.
I'm just trying to think of words that I believe like fit him because there are tons, but Power Trip.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by Scott, and I don't really think that they should be. I like, don't get me wrong, I respect the man, and he's done a lot in the business and all that, but I fear no man, and I'm not gonna get on my hands and knees and kiss your feet to get that contract.
A.T. Hook.
Mentor. My whole career, like since I was 11 years old, Huck has always been the one pushing me, letting people know like he's got it. And when I didn't think that I had it, Huck reassured me. He had me in there working harder, and yeah, Huck forever a mentor of mine.
MM3.
Prodigy. Like I say, I tell people this all the time. There are those that do this, and there are those that are born to do this. And I have no doubt in my mind that this is exactly what I was put on this planet for.
Awesome. Rudy Hill.
Family.
Most definitely.
Yeah, always. You know, I've been through some tough times, and all those times you was always there. You and Carlito, like that's my family. Blood could not make us any closer.
Absolutely. Well, we've been shooting it straight with MM3, Malcolm Monroe III. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you check us out each and every week on RoX-TV. Thanks again. Love you.
Love you too, Theo.
If you've enjoyed this video from RoX-TV.com, make sure you follow RoX-TV on Facebook and YouTube. If it's underground, we're there.